Konnichiwa, minasan, atarashi video e yokoso. That means welcome back to a new video, everyone. For this video, it's gonna be a special because today is Kurapika Kurta's birthday. Yes, he is one of my favorite characters in Hunter x Hunter, so this is a new video just for him. And I'll put the intro in.
Hello, hello, can you hear me as I scream your name? Hello, hello, do you need me before I fade away? Is this a place that I call home to find what I've become? Walk along the path unknown.
So basically, you already know Kurapika. I heard, if I'm correct, the old anime that will basically gesture to Kurapika's death in the new, like the 2011 anime. Why didn't they continue that though? So basically, you already know Kurapika had drowned while killing all the Phantom Troop. And yeah. So, just wanna say, he will still look the same. I mean it. He will still look the same. But doesn't look like a girl though. He looks like the same in the picture. And yeah. Basically, when basically they go, when Kurapika basically reincarnates, Inko, just want to say Inko has blonde hair in this, called him Kurapika. Yes, I don't want to call him Deku or something, or like that. Just want to say, yeah. And yeah. Basically, Kurapika was a little bit confused. He was smaller, and he tried to basically get up, but he was too tired. He realized that he was a baby, and yeah. So after a few years, he learns about this power that they have is called quirks, and it's almost like Nen to him, but it's not Nen actually. He can't actually see that the people had Nen. They only have this. They don't even know what Nen is. He was thinking, I guess I'll get this for an advantage. And just want to say, the others won't be reincarnated in this, so yeah. Like Don, Killua, Leorio, they're not gonna be reincarnated. So, I think I'm gonna make an OC for basically Kurapika's ship, but yeah, I guess so. Basically, let's time skip when he was 4. He actually starts to use Nen. His mother doesn't know what Nen still is, but yeah. He still has his normal traits because of his eyes. His eyes were basically gray, or basically silverish gray, and basically Inko was thinking he got his father's eyes. So yeah, just want to say he's actually dead. He is dead. So basically, yeah. He's now 4 years old. He goes to the quirk doctor, and the quirk doctor said that his quirk was chains, or chain manipulation. He can manipulate chains with with his own will. And basically, yeah, he wasn't, just wanna say, he's not best, just, I guess he will meet Bakugo, but they're not that much friends. Kurapika was still polite, and yeah. So, he started training on Nen, basically on Hatsu, Zetsu, Ren, and Gyo, Ryu, Ko, and I think there's else, but wait a second, guys. Oh, I have to go to the other room to get the paper. So, yeah, guys. Okay, got it. Ten, Zetsu, Ren, Hatsu, Gyo, In, and Nushu, Ko, Ken, and Ryo. He started practicing with all of that. And he still got the same idea, making the chains to go in his arms. And yeah. So basically, he was one of the smartest person in the school. And he was still polite. So he goes to a new school that was a private school. Just want to say Momo, Todoroki are in that. But yeah, the only class that basically he was in Todoroki's class. So basically the teacher said, alright everyone, today we're gonna have a new student. Can you please come in? And yeah. And basically he goes and saying, hello. My name is Kurapika Midoriya. It's a pleasure to meet you all. Basically he bowed slightly. And it said, oh, basically the teacher said, it's nice to meet you, Mr. Midoriya. Saying, ma'am, it would be okay if you just call me Kurapika. And said, oh, of course. You may, and basically he said, is there any questions that you want to ask me? Basically Kurapika said to the class. And one of them said, aka a background character, saying, what's your quirk? Basically he said, my quirk is called chain manipulation. I can manipulate chain by any of my will. And basically he said, alrighty then, Kurapika. Please go sit next to Shota Todoroki. And basically Todoroki raises his hand. He is not a hero nerd in this, but he took note on every hero that he can. Sometimes even villains to get the advantage for him to basically defeat them really easily. So yeah, basically both of them became friends. Like Todoroki already can use his fire side because Kurapika actually said, it's not your father's quirk, it's yours. Your father's quirk is called Hell Flame. Yours is half and half. Basically, he doesn't have ice. And basically, yeah. So, he said, yeah, you're right. Thank you, Kurapika. Said Shoto. Basically, they become best friends, and he met Momo, basically Todoroki's childhood friend, and they introduced themselves. Basically, Momo said, "Oh, my name is Momo Yairozio. It's nice to meet you." And he said, "My name is Kurapika. It's nice to meet you too, Momo Yairozio." Saying, "Oh, just call me Momo." Saying, "Already done." So yeah, basically they go to they all hang out having fun, And yeah, Todoroki didn't tell them his secret, basically the scarlet eyes. So, yeah. Oh, damn, that really goes fast. It's still 10 minutes. Damn. So, basically, yeah. So, after a few years later, I'm making UA at college and that, so. So, they were 18. Todoroki was wondering, how can he manipulate his chains really easily? He's already an expert. And Todoroki asked Kurapika. Kurapika, said Todoroki, and saying, Nani, said Kurapika. And he said, you're really good at your chains. Have you been practicing with it? Saying, yes, I have. I've used my chains ever since I got my quirk. And I'm already an expert. And basically, yeah, and Todoroki said, do you want to train? I mean, it is the 10 months of training after all. And saying, I'm sorry, but I don't want to give you basically any information about my abilities. So I suggest you train by yourself. Saying, fine. Kurapika, Kurapika chuckled in, saying, I guess this is a farewell. I mean, we're gonna see each other again next year, if I'm correct. Saying, yep, we are. So, yeah. Basically, I guess I'll be giving him up. So, I'm gonna add the OC. Basically, the OC will be named, Luna. And her quirk is to summon swords. She doesn't know Nen or anything, but yeah. Her quirk is sword summoning. She can summon sword by her will. Like a katana. Basically, the swords doesn't have any powers, but I guess it will have a little bit of power, like giving her a little bit of strength boost and speed. I think agility or speed and basically, yeah. She can basically dual wield, and this is what she looks. Yeah, I know. This is gonna be her hero costume, I guess. So yeah. So basically, they both bump into each other, and Kurapika said, "Oh, my apologies. I wasn't looking where I was going." And basically, the girl said, "Oh, I'm sorry about that. For bumping into you, obviously." And she looks up. She looks in Kurapika. Basically, she blushes a little and saying, it's really nice to meet you, and I'm sorry for bumping into you again. And say, it's fine. And I guess I have to go. She's saying, wait. And she said, said Kurapika, saying, may I get your name? Saying, my name is Kurapika Midora. How about you? My name is Celeste. Celeste Yuki. And Kurapika saying, it's nice to meet you, Celeste. And she said, I must be going now. He said, I hope we can meet each other again. So yeah. Basically, Kurapika trained in the beach, like in canon, but he does it for his physical training. And yeah. So, in that, he started trying to practice his nen. He was still a specialist because he actually hides his eyes with his fangs if he wants to basically turn it on. So yeah, and he got himself injured, um, cracking his bone a little. He sees his hand swelling, so he used his holy chains to heal it. So yeah, I think Mario's gonna have All Might's quirk. I think. Comment down below if you want Mario to have All Might's quirk or something like that. So yeah, and basically, when they after the 10 months of training, basically Kurapika became more built, still a gentleman at heart, and yeah, he actually got a few inspiration from Killua. He still remembers them, like Gon, Killua, and Leorio. He was thinking, how are they? Basically, how are they feeling? And he was thinking, I really miss them. But yeah. So basically, it was the UA entrance exam. I'm sorry for the background noise, guys. The rooster. So basically, he start. I'm sorry, guys. I can't talk with the chickens. I'm sorry, guys, about that. So basically, yeah, we started to basically Kurapika goes to the UA entrance exam, and he was actually in the recommended, because one of the recommended part is actually he got recommended by Aizawa, because Aizawa saw him. Basically, he was gonna attack by the villains, so he used his martial arts to basically what should I say, self-defense, knocking out the villains and basically, yeah, tying them up. So basically, yeah, everything was easy for Kurapika because he's one of the smartest students in his high school. Actually, he's more smarter than Momoya Rosa herself. And basically, yeah. Let's go to Celeste. Yeah, I think her name is Celeste. Okay, Celeste Yuki. Basically, yeah. Celeste is basic. Let's go to her POV. Celeste was still blushing at Kurapika. Basically, she was thinking, oh my god, I bumped into a hot guy, oh my god. And she said, I hope I can see him again, but I think he's busy. So she started training on her quirk called sword summoning. She can summon swords by different kinds of varieties, like a claymore, like a katana, a battle sword, basically those short swords, if you guys know them. I think, yeah. So basically, basically she goes to training on her physical strength and speed. She actually is like 1%. Her speed is 1% of one for all. For Kurapika's speed, it's basically like 10%, and his strength is uh 12 to 14 to 15% of One for All. I know it's really OP for him to have that. Bruh, Kurapika is a beast in this. So, yeah. So basically, they go to class. Nah. Let's still continue on Celeste's POV. So basically, she goes to the UA entrance exam. She didn't trip on the rock like Deku, but yeah. She was smart, but not that smart. Like, she only got like 80% or 85% right on all of the questions. And it was now the a physical test. So when she actually knows there's no countdown in a real villain attack. So basically, when the gate opens, everyone was still waiting on the thing. So when she goes first, present everyone's thinking that she's gonna lose. She's gonna basically be disqualified, but President Mike said, "Whoa, are you not gonna basically go there and let her steal all the points?" I said, "There's no real countdown in the villain fight, so let's go. Basically, yeah. So she goes, basically, just want to say, she goes, gets a lot of points, basically killing or slashing on 1-pointers, 2-pointers, and 3-pointers. After a few minutes later, there was she felt rumbling. She sees everyone running in the opposite direction. Before she can go run, she heard a girl screaming, "Help! Screaming, help! I'm stuck under the rubble." She goes to see Uraraka stuck under the rubble. Before she actually goes running up to her, getting her claymore and basically getting her out of the rubble, carrying her basically bride style, and started running to the gate. So that's her POV done. So basically, let's go to the first day of school. Basically, yeah. So basically everyone goes to class, to their own respective rooms. So yeah. Basically, they go. Basically, Kurapika goes to the classroom. He was actually the first one to get there. And yeah, so he started going to his books and starts basically looking at his books, trying to read what he can. Basically, he started reading a book that he has on his bag, and after like 5 minutes later, he sees a girl with black hair and say, "Oh, Kurapika, you're here. I never expect you being so early." Basically, Momo said, and saying, "Oh, it's nice to see you again, Yaoyorozu." And saying, "Same here. So, how's life? You haven't seen each other for 10 months. And he said, "Yes, we haven't, but it's been fine." And basically, yeah. I guess this is gonna be a cliffhanger for now. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoy it. Leave a like, subscribe, And what's the purpose for this video? Basically, today is Kurapika Kurta's birthday, and yeah. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Sayonara, minna!